afternoon, everyone. So happy to be standing in front of you one more time. I just want you to imagine with me, if you will, spending 4 years earning excellent grades, working hard, completing internships, and graduating with your dream degree. Then imagine you're walking into a job interview for your dream job and you lose that opportunity because you couldn't clearly communicate your ideas. It sounds frustrating, doesn't it? The truth is that many people fear public speaking more than heights, spiders, and even death. Yet communication is one of the most valuable skills employers look for in their new graduates. No matter what career we choose, we're going to be expected to speak in meetings, interview for jobs, present ideas, collaborate with coworkers, and communicate with clients. As a college student who's currently taking this public speaking course, I've already noticed how much my confidence has grown. I've learned how to organize my thoughts, how to speak with greater confidence, and present information more effectively. These are skills that I know I'll continue using long after this class ends. Every person that's sat in this classroom will one day interview for a job. They'll one day explain ideas to coworkers or even just lead a discussion. That's why I believe public speaking should be a required course for every college student. Today, I'd like to explain the communication problems that many students face, how a required public speaking course can solve those problems, and the lasting benefits that those skills do provide. Let's begin by looking at the problem. In this age of technology, we're alone a lot of times with our technology. Maybe, online, but not face to face in front of people. And many college students graduate with impressive technical knowledge, but without the communication skills employers expect. Colleges do an excellent job of teaching students how to become nurses, engineers, accountants, teachers, or even business professionals. But many degree programs place far less emphasis on teaching students how to effectively communicate those skills. As a result, many students dread presentations. They avoid speaking in front of groups whenever possible. Some become anxious during interviews or struggle to explain their qualifications. Others have great ideas but never share them because they lack confidence. Unfortunately, poor communication doesn't just affect a classroom, it can affect promotions, leadership opportunities, teamwork, and even professional relationships throughout a person's career. Now imagine two students graduating with identical GPAs and similar qualifications. One confidently answers interview questions, communicates clearly, and leaves a lasting impression. The other struggles to organize their thoughts, they avoid eye contact, and they just give short, uncertain answers. Which student do you think is more likely to receive that job offer? Communication challenges, the communication challenges affect nearly every profession. Employees consistently rank communication among their most important skills that they seek in new hires, along with teamwork, problem solving, communication. It's considered one of the greatest essential qualities for workplace success. The people affected aren't just students. Employers depend on effective communications. Coworkers rely on communications to complete projects. Customers and clients expect professionals who can explain information clearly and confidently. So if poor communication is the problem, well, what's the solution? Fortunately, colleges already have one. Public speaking should become a required course for every college student before graduation. A communication course teaches more than just giving speeches. Students learn how to organize ideas, analyze audiences, build persuasive arguments, communicate professionally, and present themselves with confidence. These are skills that apply in every major career, every major that you're going to take, every college course. The best part is that colleges already offer these courses, and in many cases, the solution doesn't require creating something entirely new. It simply means recognizing communication as an essential life skill rather than an elective. If colleges required every student to complete one public speaking course, students would gain valuable practice speaking before groups, they'd receive constructive feedback, and develop confidence in a supportive environment. Those skills would then carry over into other classes, internships, job interviews, and as well as future careers. Now let's imagine what that could look like. Picture yourself walking into a job interview, feeling prepared instead of nervous. Imagine confidently presenting ideas during meetings without worrying about forgetting what you want to say, thinking about leading a project. Man, it's endless. Think about speaking in front of a community organization or even giving a wedding toast without overwhelming fear. Strong communication skills open doors. Now imagine the opposite. For every equal, there has to be an opposite, right? Imagine graduating with excellent grades but avoiding leadership opportunities because speaking makes you uncomfortable. Imagine having innovative ideas but remaining silent because you're afraid of presenting them. Imagine watching someone else receive that promotion that you so aptly deserve and want, not because they're smarter, but because they communicate more effectively. Communication doesn't replace knowledge, but it allows knowledge to be shared effectively. When students learn to communicate well, they become stronger leaders, better teammates, more confident professionals, and more effective problem solvers. Those benefits extend far beyond the college life and they continue throughout your everyday life. As you can easily see, public speaking is much more than another college course. It's a life skill that influences academic success, career advancement, leadership opportunities, personal confidence, even. Today, we've discussed the communication challenges many college students face, and we've explored how a required public speaking course can solve these problems. And we've imagined the advantages that students could gain when they become more confident communicators. So think about your own future. Whether you become a teacher, a nurse, an engineer, a business owner, a pastor, a police officer, or anything else, one thing is certain: your ability to communicate will directly influence your success. The ability to communicate with confidence is one of the few skills that benefits every major, every profession, and every stage of life. So I encourage you to support making public speaking a required course for college students. Communication is far more than just another class on your schedule. It's a skill that develops a skill set that can open doors, create opportunities, inspire confidence, and it can shape the trajectory of your entire career. Thank you for giving me your time. I hope you found this valuable. Have a wonderful day. It's been wonderful working with you guys in this course, and God bless.